The Bureau Boys is an improvised detective serial. Every Monday morning, the Bureau Boys solve crimes based on clues sent in by their informants.
That's you! Go to thebureauboys.com to submit your clues, informant.
Previously on the Bureau Boys.
Detective Riley, I think our tires were slashed. We haven't slept in 2 days, Detective Riley.
Do you know it's been 2 days?
That's a great question because something real weird is happening at this Jack in the Box, Detective Riley. We're turning against each other.
This is what they want. They want us confused and at each other's necks. Just then, as Detective Riley utters the words at each other's necks, he realizes he's holding a little short blade to Detective Potter's neck.
And Detective Potter, likewise, is holding a Bowie knife to Detective Riley's neck.
I'm just afraid that one of us is under some kind of possession, and we're not in control. You want to trek back and get into that Jack in the Box? But above the door is a face that's scratching its chin.
And as Detective Riley stares into the chin-scratch-looking bust, beams come out of the bust and go directly into Detective Riley's eyes. The beams are reflected from Detective Riley's eyes down to a spot on the floor of the Jack in the Box.
Below that X, there's a trap door with a little tire swing that leads down into some kind of odd makeshift playhouse beneath this Jack in the Box. A creative area, a tinker's, a shop, a Muppet maker's studio.
Thanks to Informant Cat for this week's clue. A sequined, patterned floral fabric. Just a swatch. So the Bureau Boys find themselves standing at the gaping maw of a trapdoor. A tire swing hangs in front of them into the darkness below.
Detective Riley takes the rope in his hands, shimmies down, careful not to get any rope burns. Detective Potter follows.
But not before putting on leather gloves to ensure that he won't get any rope burns, for Detective Potter is very, very careful.
Detective Riley reaches the tire, jumps off with the agility of a tiny child. There's a narrow hallway in front of him. Detective Potter soon behind.
Oh, hello? Hello?
Detective Riley, do you hear that voice?
Of course, yes. Shut up. Just let it. What? Yes. Hello.
Hello?
Marco?
Polo?
I knew you were coming.
Detective Riley, did you send advance notice that we were coming down here?
I knew somebody would come eventually.
The Bureau Boys turn on their flashlights and shine it to the end of the hallway.
Ah! Oh! My eyeballs!
Her eyeballs!
They're so large. Yeah.
I haven't had a light down here in 35 years.
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, my pupils are regaining consciousness.
Just like we regained consciousness after we awoke in our car.
Exactly.
We have so much in common.
Oh, as it is foretold.
There's a prophecy? Yes. This is so my domain.
Okay, Detective Riley, let's not jump the gun here. Ma'am, I assume?
Don't assume.
Ma'am, it is, yes.
That was close.
That's why I didn't want to assume. Ma'am?
I know I'm slightly androgynous, but it has been 35 years since I've had any grooming.
35 years? That's like before The Matrix came out.
What's the Matrix?
Oh!
You have so much catching up to do, ma'am.
Thank you, good sir.
I wish I had my portable DVD player.
I'm sorry, what?
I just wish I was just thinking about my portable DVD player that I must have left on the plane. I had a few good DVDs.
Was it in your guitar case?
Yes, it was. The Matrix was one of them.
We have to buy a set of luggage, Detective Riley, if we're going to keep jetting around the world. I'm telling you, we lost so much in that guitar case. I'm sorry, ma'am. Ma'am.
First of all, wait, Detective Potter, please. It is so dark and it's so hard to see what's in front of us. If you could shine some light that's appropriate for you.
Oh, wait, Detective Riley, do you have your sunglasses?
Of course.
Ma'am, would you mind maybe putting on these sunglasses?
I can.
Here, okay.
So Detective Riley hands the unknown woman his shutter sunglasses.
Oh, I look groovy. I feel in tune with modern day society.
Okay, now I'm going to turn on my flashlight. Detective Potter's going to do the same, ma'am, so you know I'm prepared for it.
Okay, on the count of 3.5.
Should we count down together?
Ma'am, I'm so sorry to do this, but my partner, Detective Riley, and I have a real hard time with countdowns. Ideally, if I could maybe just count by myself and we could both click on our flashlights at the same time, that would be best for us. Are you comfortable with that? Because I need a verbal yes.
Do as you will. Do as you will.
Okay, Detective Riley, you ready?
Okay.
I'm going to do
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, then click on, okay?
You're going to say click on?
Yeah, I will if you want me to.
Okay, yes.
Okay. 3.
3, 2.
Ma'am, this is...
We're counting down, right?
She's got a point.
Ma'am, do you want to count down with me, ma'am?
I want to make sure we're all on the same count.
Okay, let's all three of us then count down. We're all going to say 3, 2, 1, click on, okay? But let me count down till we do the countdown. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then we start our 3, 2, 1, click on countdown, okay? So just me on the first 3, 2, 1.
Then me.
Then both of you will join, and then we'll click on.
It's not a round robin. You go, I go.
It's not a round robin. It's not like a row your boat kind of. Is that what you meant, or a round robin?
Yeah,
like just a round.
I meant
a round robin in the back if we need a spell or something.
Oh, okay. Let's put a pin in that.
And skinny robins too if we need some other spells.
Okay, yes, I am very interested in these spells, Detective Potter. Let's speed up this countdown because I need to know more.
Okay, ma'am, my partner and I have a real hard time with these countdowns. So again,
just get to it.
Understandable. I know how to count, so it's very difficult sometimes.
But just real clear, we're counting backwards, and you don't need to count the first time. Okay.
Okay.
So okay. 3, 2. No, ma'am.
2.
Yeah, I'm going to do the first 3, 2, 1. It's going to lead us into the 3, 2, 1 switch on. So it's going to be 2, 3, 2. Okay, just one with me, then both. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, 3,
click on.
2,
1.
You know what? I'm just turning on my flashlight.
Me too.
Oh,
here,
like the glasses. Oh.
It's okay. I was teasing.
Oh, you're a real.
You're
kidder?
a real.
I haven't told a joke in 35 years, except for to myself, and I laugh at my own jokes, so...
35 years? That was... So the last joke you probably told was around when Dumb and Dumber came out.
Well, I suppose so. So you're saying there's a chance?
Excuse me, a chance?
Ma'am, I love that joke. My partner's a little bit slow. The town is back that way, if you know what I mean, ma'am.
Oh, I do know what you mean. Oh, yes.
Did you see those teeth when she laughed?
Yes.
Those are.
You want to sidebar real quick?
Yeah. Those were long and sharp.
Those teeth are super long and super sharp. But Detective Riley, we got to get some information out of this woman.
A lot of information. Okay. There's a lot to discover here. So let's get back to it.
Okay. Ma'am, what's your name? Do you have a name?
Yes.
Could you tell us?
Can we have it?
Oh, of course. It's Gwendolyn Benefith.
Gwendolyn Benefith?
Yes. Did I stutter?
Samsonite. I was way off. Right? Oh! Right, Gwendolyn?
Oh, high five!
Okay, yeah, it's high five.
Can we get a little bit deeper? I just want to exit the hallway and just... if you could invite us in...
Of course! A horse is a horse, of course!
I just want to assure you we're not vampires. We don't have to be invited in.
You could hold up a mirror to us right now.
Well, you know what? I'm not getting any younger, so if you were vampires, I wouldn't be opposed.
You and me both, Gwendolyn. Yeah.
So Gwendolyn just stood there. She kept laughing and laughing, cackling hysterically.
Hours passed. Days
it's been so
passed.
long since I've told a joke.
So about getting out of this hallway.
Oh, of course. Come right in. It's a horse of a different color. Let's go.
So Gwendolyn turns and swings open a heavy oaken door leading to a cavernous room beyond.
So what brings you boys down to my lair, as it were?
Well, we're investigating a disappearance of a man, a one Master Timothy Marionette. If that name rings any bells.
Timothy Marionette. Well, of course he rings a bell. He rang a bell every day.
What?
Down here.
Down here. He was here.
Oh, of course he was here. He was here every day for, I want to say 2.5 years he was here.
He lived?
He was my... Oh, he didn't live here, but he was my apprentice.
What?
Oh, you don't think you get to be a master marionette from nothing, do you?
Now, Gwendolyn, I don't know how well you knew Timothy Marionette, but just to clarify, he was a Muppeteer, not a marionette. It was just coincidence that his last name was Marionette, but he was actually a Muppeteer. It's really just a difference of whether your hand's above the puppet or up the puppet's butt.
I understand.
Or poop
but
shoot
you
or
get-
poop slide.
You get your foundational work from somewhere, don't you? I surely didn't invent the Muppet, though I've seen a couple things that they've done. It's a disservice to the strings.
Gwendolyn looks up to the right and gets lost in her own reverie.
Each string tells a story, and none of the strings Timothy took with him. He said, I have no need for these strings anymore. I must create my own puppeting rituals.
The Bureau boys look up at the ceiling of this cavernous room and see strings hanging down, but no marionettes attached to the bases of those strings.
Only crosses with their strings attached.
This is where they all died.
What?
There's no food or water down here.
What? Wait, who all died? And if there's no food or water down here, Gwendolyn, how do you get food and water?
Oh, I don't need food and water.
Wait, Gwendolyn, what are you anyway?
Riddle me this. What am I not?
Okay, Detective Riley, real quick.
Sidebar.
She hasn't been down here since Batman Forever came out because the Riddler was in Batman Forever.
Right, but oh, damn, you're right. So she must have invented it, or she just happened upon it on her own down here in the basement.
I don't know, but she's looking at us, so let's get back to it.
What's black and white and red all over?
Okay, Detective Riley, there's only two answers here. Either a newspaper or a nun falling down the stairs.
I'm gonna go with my butt after it's spanked and if I have anal fissures.
Oh, okay, let's go with
Right?
one
That's
of my
valid...
two.
Oh, okay. You know, you're right. If you know Riddles better than I do.
This seems like something she would. Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, Gwendolyn. It's.
Oh, you think you have the answer?
I think so. How many guesses do I get?
3.
Oh, perfect.
Really quick, Gwendolyn, before my partner starts answering, what happens if he gets all 3 wrong?
Well, you get strung up as a cross.
Detective Riley, what? Both of us, or just the one who answers? Because Detective Riley, I'll defer to your answers.
I mean, it's technically the one that answers, but once you've seen my lair, I can't let you leave unless you both answer correctly.
Okay.
So we get 6 total guesses. Is that?
Well, I suppose so. If we're looking, hold on, let me find the fine print on the riddles.
Gwendolyn pulls out a long, dusty old scroll and unfurls it and reads, muttering to herself. The Bureau Boys quake in the corner, staring terrified at each other.
One party must...
As Gwendolyn is reading, the Bureau Boys get a better look at what Gwendolyn appears to be. She's got a long gray cloak, a head full of white, stringy hair.
Well, have you come up with your answer? Or answers? You have 6 guesses, I suppose.
Okay. Detective Riley, if I don't make it out of here, just pack up all my
If you
labs.
can't get the answer in 6 guesses, you don't deserve to make it out of here. I mean, it's a simple question. I learned this in kindergarten.
Okay, just logistically.
Oh, I just gave it away.
Kindergarten.
Well, if I learned it in kindergarten, it wouldn't be the latter version of the other option.
So it can't be your anal fissures.
Oh, thank God.
Do you have anal fissures right now?
Yeah, but I'm treating it, okay? It's a
all right,
treatable condition.
I'm just asking. It's a thing a partner should know. Okay. Detective Riley, I think it's probably one of these 2 answers. And you know what, though? I just want you to know if I'm not right. Oh, Gwendolyn, quick question.
Yes.
So if I ask the first 3 and don't get any of them right, do I get strung up and then Detective Riley has 3 more? By the way, I'm Detective Potter.
Well, hello. I mean...
I'm sorry to be so rude.
Nice to meet you, I suppose, under these circumstances. You guys are finding loopholes left and right. I suppose if one person answers the first one and the second person answers the second one, it's not technically 2 guesses. It's 1 per, so you're less likely to be strung up by your bone structures into the ceiling.
Okay. So if Detective Potter guesses once, and then I guess again, that counts as 1 full guess. We both have to go. So technically, it's 6, but it's really we're going off of the 3, but we both have to guess to get the 1 to have 1 guess completed.
How complicated is this riddle? It's very simple.
Okay, Gwendolyn, if you could count down from 3, and I'm gonna say my first guess.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to count down from 3, and then count down.
Okay, you're gonna count down to the countdown. I get it.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
A newspaper.
Dang it!
Is that it?
Well, of course it's it.
High five.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, this was Timothy's idea to begin with. I'm no riddle master myself, but he decided that his legacy, if there was one, would be set up by a riddle, and this was the one he came up with. Of course, it's the easiest one.
It is pretty easy.
Yes, well, here it is, wrapped in newspaper. You have... Well, go on and open it. It's a watch.
You don't like surprises?
Gwendolyn hands Detective Potter and Detective Riley a bundle wrapped in newspaper. The Bureau Boys tear it open and there's a sparkling watch on the inside.
But it's broken!
What? That's so evil. Gwendolyn, we have some
Evil, is
questions. And because you gave us
Many.
this watch, I feel like time in this Jack in the Box is not what it seems.
It seems time around us is broken, not just this watch, Detective Potter.
Very
I will
good.
tell you that this watch belonged to Timothy.
Detective Potter flips over the watch and sees inscribed in the back, MTM. Master Timothy Marionette.
That would have been my guess.
Gwendolyn, you have to tell us more. How did you come to meet Master Timothy Marionette?
And what happened to him? Where is he now?
I guess that's more important.
Yes, it is.
Well, he was working at the Jack in the Box. I'm, one of those minimum wage jobs to make ends meet.
Yes?
And
Right, yes, of course.
it was his 3rd day on the job. He had to go downstairs to fill an ice bucket. Went through the wrong door, which was my tire swing levee! Plummeted to the bottom! He said, "Where is the ice?" And I said, "There is no ice here. Only Muppeteering."
Gwendolyn.
Wait.
Just to be super clear. Oh, go ahead, Detective Riley.
I was just going to make a note that I'm pretty certain at this point in our conversation that Gwendolyn is not a human. Just put it on the record.
Should we ask her? Let's ask her. Gwendolyn? Can I... Is it Mrs. Gwendolyn or
Miss,
Miss
I am
Gwendolyn?
not yet married if either of you are eligible bachelors.
I'm still grieving the loss of my wife.
Oh, how unfortunate. I can lend you one of the crosses if you would.
No,
Like-
thank you. She was not a religious woman. And I think religion is for idiots like my partner. Sorry, Detective Red, that was cold.
That was extremely mean. And also, I'm not a religious person either. I'm a spiritual person.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Okay, Detective Riley, what were you going to say? Oh, should we ask her?
Yes. That's what we were going to say. You should... No, you know what? I don't know why, but you seem to have built a lot of weird rapport with her. You should ask her.
Detective Riley, I don't know why, but I feel like since we've landed in this weird basement, that you've been doing some really good detective work and I have been doing terrible detective work. I feel like something is really off about this Jack in the Box. But okay, you're right.
Yeah, just get it over with.
Okay, I know exactly the way to do it. Hi Gwendolyn?
Yes?
What do you say the chances are of you not being a human? Maybe 1 out of 100?
Not 1/100, no.
More like 1 out of 1,000,000 then?
Of me being a human?
Of you not being a human.
Well, I am not a human, no.
No!
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a very good chance!
Detective Riley, I feel like any human would have picked up on that Dumb and Dumber reference. It's almost the most famous Dumb and Dumber reference, and she didn't, so she's clearly not a human.
I actually made that reference earlier.
She referenced it herself.
Oh.
Okay, let's get back to her.
Okay.
Gwendolyn, seeing as though you are not human, could you tell us what you are?
I think it's pretty evident that I am a witch.
A witch? Did you say a witch?
A witch!
A witch?
Witch!
Oh, a witch!
The sandwich shop?
Well, I could make you a sandwich if you're hungry, I suppose, but there's
Yes.
no...
Do not
Yes,
offer
I
that to
am-
my
I
partner,
am
Gwendolyn.
starving
No,
right
please.
now.
I
We
mean,
have
there's
Detective
no
Riley, we could-
technical food or water down here, as I previously specified, but I could make you a sandwich of other parts of things.
Oh, Detective Riley, hard pass on that. Do not do that.
I am
Gwendolyn,
so hungry.
first of all, all of these strings that are hanging from the ceiling, what were there just Muppets? That or
They were marionettes, obviously. Idiot. I'm sorry, that was way too mean.
You're right. What is going on with us? I feel like we've been at each other's throats since we literally held knives to each other's throats.
Yes, they were marionettes.
Marionettes.
Until Timothy and I had come to a impasse.
Timothy wanted something new, something more interesting. He wanted
Something
to...
stringless.
So he tore out of here to become a Muppeteer and
He
left
cut
you here.
all of the puppets from their strings and designed his own world with which...
You're saying... Sorry. Go ahead.
Just
with
let her
which he
say it then, idiot. God, I'm so sorry.
He designed his own world from which he created a new world.
Okay. So if I have the sequence of events correct, Timothy Marionette worked upstairs at the Jack in the Box.
Yes.
On his 3rd day, he was supposed to come down and get some ice.
I believe
he took
so.
a wrong turn, slid down your tire swing,
That's
met
correct.
you. You trained him as a marionetteer
Yes,
for
that's
how
true.
long?
2.5 years. It might have been 2 years and 7 months. It was about mid-July when he actually decided that this was no longer his dream. He wanted no strings attached.
I mean, you'd have no way of knowing the time because you have only this broken watch. And then you're saying that Master Timothy Marionette was annoyed with the marionettes, cut all these marionettes out, and it forged off on his own?
That's exactly right.
Detective Riley, I mean, I don't want to give myself too much of a pat on the back, but I feel like my listening skills were pretty on point.
You just summarized what we all heard.
I know. Well, I listened the best, and I feel like it was the clearest when I said it.
You didn't even give me a chance to say it. But you're right. That was a good recap.
Thank you.
Idiot.
Why is everyone being so mean?
I just wanted to be part of a friend group.
Oh.
Have you've been so lonely down here, Gwendolyn.
For 35 years.
Gwendolyn, let me ask you, was it before or after you tried to have sex with Timothy that he left?
Excuse me. It was absolutely before.
Oh, so you wanted it, but you were too afraid to make the move.
I mean, who would want a witch girlfriend?
I mean, you do have many boils covering your skin, and I'm not even sure we can call it skin. I think, like, leather would be a better word for it. Yeah.
Leather is a luxury in many countries.
Well,
That's a good point.
So, wait, are you suggesting that we could take some of your skin and sell it?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Sell my skin? Who would want that? Though yours might be interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Gwendolyn reaches beneath her cloak behind her back, and from it emerges a sequined patterned floral fabric wrapped around an object. Just a swatch.
Here. You may take this knife wrapped in a swatch of Timothy's most favorite fabric. He decored all the Muppets in this pattern until he left, upon which I suppose he designed them different costumes once they became stringless.
Gwendolyn, thank you so much for this gift. I have to ask, do you know where after he left here, we know that he went to work in movies, on movie sets.
I haven't the upper body strength to pull myself out of this basement, and I haven't a television down here to see any of his projects.
He was on more of the big screen, though, anyhow, so...
And what I want to ask, since you have such a connection to him, if you could, I don't know, probe your witch mind to give us a...
Detective Riley, don't call it a witch mind.
Well, it's different than yours and mine. It's a witchy mind.
But
We have the
she
same
doesn't see it.
Minds.
Right, like I don't say like, hey, I'm thinking in my man brain or thinking in my
Well, you should.
handsome man brain.
Well, you wouldn't say that.
Detective Potter glares at Detective Riley.
All I'm asking, Gwendolyn, is if you and I perhaps could link up minds and
Oh, God.
and try and ascertain the whereabouts of Master Timothy Marionette. Maybe if we combined our psychic powers, you're a witch after all, and I'm just a trained psychic and psychic investigator, and it's just maybe we should try it. You and I.
While Detective Riley rambles on, Detective Potter examines the knife that Gwendolyn has handed the Bureau boys. On the hilt of it is a clue. One long blonde hair.
Detective Riley, I'm sorry to interrupt your ridiculous methodology, but...
I was getting somewhere. What?
Okay, go ahead. Finish your thing.
No, please. You interrupted. Okay, I had her. She was about to give us the whereabouts if we just connected our minds.
Okay, you try your thing. I'm going to take this hair and I'm going to burn it in my little... What?
Run some field tests.
Yes, I'm going to run some field tests. Why is that so funny to you?
It's just like you've never really gotten very far with your field tests, so...
Okay, we solved one. We literally are 1 for 1 on solving cases. So you tell me how that I'm not doing really well at field tests.
I think my abilities kind of came into play there.
All right. Okay, I'm so sorry, Gwendolyn. You have to see this, but I'm going to take this hair. I'm going to put it in this little Petri dish. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to take the ashes. I'm going to throw them up in the air. And I haven't gotten to that part yet. Why don't you talk to Gwendolyn?
No. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
You're right. I just wanted to see how you'd react to it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that hair. I'm still going to burn it in the Petri dish. I'm going to put this iodine solution on top of it.
Why don't you boil it in acid and see what comes of it?
Do you have any boiling acid down here?
Of course I do. It's a running system. Turn on any spigot in here. It's acid.
As the Bureau boys looked around the room, they realized there's 5 spigots to every corner of the room, 20 total. So Detective Potter goes up to the nearest spigot and turns it on.
Boiling acid pours out onto the floor, and the room starts to fill with acid. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. The handle broke off.
Turn it off!
How do we...
The handle broke off, I just said.
Wait, Gwendolyn, is there another way out of here?
If there was another way out, I think I would have gone out.
Yeah, she just said she doesn't have this upper body strength to pull herself up. Okay, here's the deal. Gwendolyn, I'm going to scramble up this tire swing first. Detective Riley behind me. You get in the tire swing and we'll pull you up.
You're going to pull me up?
Yes. I mean, you haven't eaten or drank anything for years. How much can you weigh? 35 years?
Well, I've never had a man carry me before.
As they stand there arguing, the acid continues to fill the floor of the room. No one's moving. Everyone's just standing still when all of a sudden the acid stops. All time stops. The Bureau boys frozen. Gwendolyn frozen. The acid frozen. Not a pin drop. A breeze blows in across the strings hanging from the ceiling.
The breeze has gotten down the trapdoor, navigated the hallway, and it blows into the room.
Is it 4:30?
Oh, Detective Riley, did you get high about 10 minutes ago, or?
Yeah, I took my ceremonial puff.
Okay, yes, it's 4:30. It's exactly 4:30.
Check the watch.
The watch is right. It is 4:30.
Wait, before when we saw the watch, it was broken.
It's still broken.
Yes, but it's right twice a day, Detective Riley. I think it's another riddle.
We're stuck here. This is our only chance. If time moves forward, we all die of this acid. We need to somehow move it backwards. Gwendolyn?
What?
Gwendolyn, we're stuck in
I'm
this
stuck
moment in
too.
time.
Detective Riley, can you be a little bit more sensitive? She's been here for 35 years.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I thought was 1995. It's 1985. So all those references I made earlier, I get why she doesn't get most of them.
Okay. I can't quite move, but I feel like I still have maybe a little marijuana smoke still in my lungs. If I can just get it out, we could back up 10 minutes back to 4:20.
It's 4:31. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is.
The acid's still coming.
No, that's
flooding
bad.
through.
Why did time pause at 4:30?
Well, that's for you to figure out.
Let's get out of here!
Will the Bureau boys escape this acid-filling room? Why did they waste so much time not asking Gwendolyn really important questions?
And where is Master Timothy Marionette after all? Will Gwendolyn try to take their skin?
Will Gwendolyn be back next chapter? Probably not.
Counting down in 3, 2, 1.
Tune in next week to see how the Bureau boys will escape their latest predicament.
If you enjoyed this episode, help the Bureau Boys solve this case by submitting your clue at thebureauboys.com. They may use it on a future episode.
While you're there, why not join their informant network and tell all your friends and family to join too? But don't tell the criminals, because the Bureau Boys are coming for them.